Bob, what did you see that was going on with Kazmir in that fifth inning?
Just got a couple of balls up, missed location on a couple of pitches, but, I mean, really not all that bad. You know, the balls that they did hit hard, you know, found some holes. We hit a couple balls hard a little bit later in the game when we started to get a little momentum and right at people. But you got to give him credit too. He pitched a really good game. Me and Shields.
How much has not having Coco in your lineup for the last week affected your lineup? It does.
I mean, we're not swinging great, and to not have him in there, a guy that gets on and creates a little havoc and takes the pitcher's attention a lot of times off the hitter, gets big hits for us. It hurts. I mean, he had a good day today, so that's good news, and we'll see how he does tomorrow in batting practice, and if everything goes well, maybe we're real close to having him in a game.
What's the difference with Reddick since he's come off the DL to you?
It's just real balanced, using his legs, obviously the confidence factor, not worrying about, the injury type thing, makes another great play and throw in the outfield. But for me, it's just his balance, and he's seeing the ball well. He's getting, a couple of good at-bats every game, driving the ball, which we always like to see out of him, swinging well.
You had mentioned maybe putting him back in the middle of the lineup here soon. Do you see that happening?
Maybe scoot him up a little bit. I mean, we do count on, for the most part, our entire lineup to, be able to produce. And, he is key for us at times at the bottom to knock in some runs. But, if we feel like we need to scoot him up a little bit, that definitely could be coming.
How much was the shift playing a factor in this whole series? It seemed like you had some guys who were hitting right into it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you're seeing extensive shifts. I don't know that they're as extensive as some other teams. It definitely, some balls we hit hard were right at people today, but that's just something you're dealing with, I think, with everybody. And, it's prudent to do. Nowadays you have so much information on where guys hit the ball that, you're going to put those guys there where the majority of the balls go. There were a few times today, though, it probably, cost us and helped them.
Bob, I know, of course, you always like to get to other teams' starter early. This series seemed very strange in that your team was no-hit, perfect games
right.
for the first 3 or 4 innings each of the 3 games. What did you make of that?
I don't know. We just haven't been at our best offensively here, and now we come up against some good starting pitching that seemed to be on their game early. Certainly today, he was on it right away, using all his pitches, right away, going to the changeup, to the cutter, had good command. He threw really well today, so I don't know about the early inning thing right now. It might just be more of a product of us not being at our best offensively.